you want to enrich your vocabulary. So we have just 3 tips for you. Number 1, investigation. Number 2, practice. Number 3, review. You may ask me, how can I investigate and what should I investigate? Yeah, you have to investigate the new word. Suppose you are reading a book and you find a new word and you don't understand the meaning of this word, and you find it again and again. So my dear brothers and sisters, you have to investigate the word. So now the question maybe, how can I investigate it? Now I know what should I investigate, but I don't know how can I investigate. Yeah, it's very easy. Suppose a word abrogate. Suppose we are reading a book and we find a new word, and that is abrogate. Abrogate, and we don't know the meaning of this word. So let's investigate it. You have a mobile phone, right? Yeah. If you don't have a mobile phone, so it was impossible for you to watch my video, right? So I am sure that you have a mobile phone. And please take your phone. We find the word abrogate. So you have a mobile phone, and I am also have a mobile phone, though it's not very expensive. So and I search the word abrogate. Abrogate. The meaning of abrogate, yeah, it's a repeal or do away with a law, right, or formal agreement. So a proposal to abrogate temporarily the right now. The meaning of this word abrogate, I find that invalidate, nullify, yeah, nullify or set aside, abrogate, nullify, set aside. These are the synonym of this word. Then you have to check the antonym of this word. That is also a part of your investigation. You find a new word, you have to check its synonym and antonym. Acceptance, receive. Okay, so what is our second step, and how can we investigate it more? Now you have to check the form of this word, whether it is a noun or an adjective or an adverb. You know that a word can be a noun, an adjective, or an adverb. So the word abrogate, if we check it, we will find that abrogate is a verb. It's a verb. So now we have to know what is the noun form of this word abrogate. The noun form of this word is abrogation. Abrogation. It is a verb. Abrogate means to nullify something or set aside, and the noun of this verb is abrogation. Now we have to know what is the adjective form of this word abrogate or this noun abrogation. Sometimes there may be an adjective form of this word, sometimes not. So if we check on mobile phone, I checked earlier, I find a new word, and it is abrogative. Abrogative. So abrogation is a noun, abrogative is an adjective, and abrogate is a verb, and it means nullify. Nullify lawfully, not illegally or unlawfully. Nullify something lawfully. That is called abrogate. That is all about your investigation. And now you know what's the meaning of this word. Now you know what's the meaning of this word. Abrogate means nullify or set aside. You know what is the antonym of this word. Something legalized. And you know the form of this word. It's a verb, and it has a noun, and it's abrogation. It has an adjective, and it's abrogative. So that is the short investigation of this word abrogate. So now our second step, how can we enrich our vocab, means vocabulary. So now we have to practice more and more. You can ask me, how can I practice? Yeah, it's also very simple for you. You have to try to write a sentence. You have to write a sentence using the word abrogate. Quran, Quran. Suppose I am writing this sentence. Quran doesn't abrogate Sunnah. Sunnah. Quran doesn't abrogate Sunnah. Or you can write Sunnah doesn't abrogate Quran. So this is a practice. This is a practice using the word abrogate. If you find a new word, you have to investigate it first. Then you have to practice with this word. You have to write sentence using the word. You can write as many sentences as you like, but I request you to write at least 3 or 5 sentences. Suppose you may change this sentence. You may change the object of this sentence. Quran doesn't abrogate Ijma. Quran doesn't abrogate Qiyas. Or now you can change the subject of this sentence. That is called practice. You can write here, he doesn't abrogate the work. He doesn't abrogate the work. You can write another sentence, I will not abrogate the work. Okay. Then you should try to change the tense of this sentence. You may write, Quran did not abrogate Sunnah. I would not abrogate the word. Suppose if I write, if I just use didn't, so the tense of this sentence has been changed, right? These are all about practice. You have to practice as more as possible, right? So number 1, review. Number 3, review. What is the third step and how can we review it? Yeah, suppose you find a new word, you investigate it and you practice using this word, right? You practiced using this word. So now it's time to review it. So is it possible for you to review your sentence? Not at all. You have to show your sentence to a teacher. But if you don't find any teacher, so what should you do? You do then? Yeah, you have to talk to a person who is better than you in English, right? And there is another system for a review, and that is a real-time feedback. That is called real-time feedback. Suppose you are talking to someone and you use the new word and use the word what is new to you, and he tells you you are not using it correctly. So it's a real-time review. So if we follow these simple 3 tips, I hope you must be able to enrich your vocabulary. It's not my speech. It's a Mr. Keith. Who is Mr. Keith? A nice gentleman, a famous English teacher who has over 3 million subscribers on YouTube. Sometime I visit his channel to see the way he teaches people. I find it's amazing. So if you understand British accent, you also can visit his channel.